The heck are you supposed to do with this dumb thing anyway? Made in China. So this is it. This is it. This is what all this nonsense fuss is about. A stupid piece of plastic for $5. Well, hello friends. Welcome back to another edition of Chit Chat with M. But it's not in the car. I just had to get a couple things off my chest. And one of them is this little sucker right here. This has been the cause of one of my problems. But we'll get into that later. Okay, anyways. This $5 piece of crap. Anyway, alright. Where should I begin? Okay, I got a lot of things to get off my chest. This is not really a vlog. This is kind of like a venting. Well, it's a vlog, but it's a venting vlog. There's no kids going to be around. I'm doing this while I got a chance. So I'm just kind of sneaking it in. And it's 12:35. So, on Wednesday. This video will go up today. So you'll understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, where do I begin? Okay, I've had so much trouble with my older two girls here since last Thursday night that I feel like I'm driving myself insane, and I just want to go get 50 switches and spank them. I mean, it's like, this is ridiculous. An 8 and 10-year-old are acting this way, and I'm going to get to this point here in a second. Most of the reason is this. Well, this is technically not even hers, but I'm just showing you this for reference. This dumb piece of crap. Okay. So, Thursday night, I'm at the laundromat. I go do laundry like I have to do. You know, it's a mother's job. It's never done. So, I'm doing laundry, and my mom's here with the kids. She told me to just go on because Bree was like half asleep, and Talon was trying to play outside, and he didn't even want to go. I was like, fine, so I just went on. Had the laundry loaded up, went on. Alright, we're going to fast forward. It's time for them to come in. I didn't get back till late. It was like 9:30 or something. And Jaelyn and Ari were, well, not accused. Jaelyn and Ari got into a disagreement about something. Taylor had one of these, which is the girl down the street. She had one of these. It was pink. Taylor let Jaelyn see it, hold it, fidget with it, whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't know what they were doing with it. She let Jaelyn see it. Well, time for Taylor to go in. Her fidget's missing. Well, of course, she gave it to Jaelyn to look at. Jaelyn claims she gave it to the other little girl across the street. McKenna didn't have it. Taylor never got it back. Okay, two adults confronted Jaelyn and Ari. Do you know where it is? Taylor's mother came over here, and my mom confronted both of them. Where is it? Because if Taylor said she gave it to you, you know, y'all should know where it is. You're not just going to sit up here and say you don't know. Well, long story short, they said they don't know. Taylor went home upset and crying because Jaelyn lost her fidget. Okay, I was willing to replace it if it got lost. No problem there. My kids lost it, no problem. I will replace it. What color do you want? You know, all that. Well, the next day, I find out the truth, which is not what I wanted to hear. So, Ari kind of hid the truth in a nutshell to two adults. So she lied, withholding evidence or whatever we want to call it. We want to get into lawyer terms, something like that. She knew something, but she just didn't speak up. Why, I don't know. So Jaelyn took Taylor's fidget, okay? She took it to school now for show and tell on Friday of last week. Lied to her teacher, her class, and everything that pink fidget was hers. Yeah, no. So, one, she got in trouble for lying about having it to begin with. Two, she got in trouble with me for stealing it. And in my opinion, that is stealing it. You didn't give it back and you know where it was, or you hid it, or whatever. Three, you lied to two adults. No, it does not work that way with me. I was not raised that way. I have never raised them that way. No. Now you all are seeing another side of me that I really don't show, but this is not okay, and it's not okay. So that was incident number 1, and I found out about it Friday after school, so Friday afternoon. So, you know, of course, we're gonna solve this right now. I take the girls, I walk down the street, I confront, well, not confront, there's no arguing going on, but I go talk to Taylor's mother, and we get this resolved. There was apologies and I'm sorries and all that, but the funny thing is, Jalen's apology just wasn't very believing, you know. Taylor got her fidget back and everything, but something was just off, like, just off, because Jalen's like, sorry. You know how people do, like, sorry, you know, whatever, I took it, oh well, you know, that kind of attitude. No. 1, she got in trouble again with me for that, because it's like, you don't just, sorry, and snicker on. Oh, no. So she got in trouble then. She got grounded. Well, I had errands to do, and I had places to go, so they go. You know, I had somewhere I had to be. So, well, not be like that. We had to get our allergy shots, and then we went to Meijer's. Okay, well, we're at Meijer's. Normal. Grocery shopping, getting some things done, and apparently, which I don't hear about this until after we're home, okay? Well, not hear about it. I don't find out about this until after we're home. Wait, just wait. We're in the kitchen, and I hear boom, like on the floor. I'm like, well, what the heck was that? You know, I'm looking around like, what did I just drop? Looking around, I don't see anything. Well, Miss Jaelyn has her foot over top of something, like with her sock, you know, like, here's the floor and her sock is like this and she's scooting something away. I said, what the heck is under your foot? What did you drop? Like, it was like she was trying to hide something from me. I didn't drop anything. I said, why are you moving your foot away? You know, it was already suspicious. I said, what are you doing? You know, something ain't right here. I said, move your foot. No. And I said, if you don't move your foot, I'm going to move it for you. Well, she proceeds to move her foot. Well, guess what we find under her foot? Bing! This thing here. The white fidget. Okay? I said, where'd you get that? Oh, my friend gave it to me. I said, your friend gave it to you? Who? And she threw out a name or something. I said, oh, that's funny. You didn't have it earlier today. How come this was never, you know, brought to my attention? Never shown to me earlier after school? Never nothing. I said, this is awfully strange. Well, then Ari busts out, okay, wait, no, something, Mom, wait, I wasn't supposed to tell you, but Jaelyn took that out of the store. I said, excuse me? Well, this was, my mom didn't know what these were. Well, we're walking past Meijer. This is how I know something was funny, because my memory just flashed back like, wait, hold on, you're lying. This is the same one that Jaelyn showed my mom when we were walking through Meijer's, because they were on like an end cap and like featured. I don't think this is the real fidget spinner because it had a different name on it. But this is the same color, the same one that was in this like bubble packaging stuff. And she was showing my mom, like, look, this is what it is. It just looks like this and, you know, all that. And they were like $4.99 or something. And I said, okay, well, what about it? I said, you're already in trouble. You know, maybe when you get ungrounded, you can have something. Maybe we'll talk about it or whatever. Well, me and my mom said, put that back. You know, what is the point of this thing and what does it do? She couldn't even answer the question on what does this do? So I'm asking you all, what the heck is this for? Do you all know? Because Jaelyn still can't answer that. And I don't get it. It's like it spins and you can hold it different ways. I don't get it. All this over $5, like I said. What the heck? Seriously? No. She can't even answer me what the use of it is for. Then you don't need it, period. So, anyway, this is where this one came from. So, Ari breaks down, and I wasn't even confronting Ari. I just said, Ari, do you know anything about this? And then she just, okay, Mom, okay. Jaelyn took it out of the store, and she told me not to tell you, but she unwrapped it and took it out and walked out of the store with it. And I'm just, like, standing in the kitchen, just, like, what? Did you just tell me? You know, it wasn't even registering yet. So, Jaelyn stole this dumb fidget out of the store. Stole it. Stealing number 2. Oh my God, me and my mom were furious. Oh, you talk about, oh my God, I lost it. I lost it at that point because already during the day I find out she stole somebody else's thing and now she's stealing out of the store? Whoa, no. She's lucky I didn't call the police on her because I almost did. You know, that's why I said I hate to be this way on here, but this is what happens and this is real life. I really almost called the cops on her to say, look, she stole this out of Myers. No receipt, no nothing. She stole it. What y'all gonna do? Just to scare her, which, you know, I honestly don't know what they would have done. Because we're home now, I have no receipt, I have no package, no nothing. When did she get sneaky enough to go undo something like that and steal it out of the store? I never have raised my kids this way, and I am shocked that Ari didn't say something to me in the store. So Jaelyn had to have told her, don't you say anything. I don't know. Jaelyn's attitude is changing all of a sudden, and I don't know what's up with this, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. But anyway, she stole it out of the store. So I really did almost call the cops to say, come here, because she stole this. You know, what happens? Just to scare her and see what, you know, what are you going to do now? Shoplifters go to jail, and that's exactly what I told her. And I said, you do that, that's what's going to happen to you. And I said, next time you're not going to make it out of the store. You're going to be leaving in a cop car from the store. Still, her attitude was just like, okay. You know, like just no care in the world. Something is wrong here. I said, are you on drugs? Somebody give you something? My mom even said the same thing. Did somebody give you some drugs? Because this weird behavior is not like her. Not like her at all. So that's what happened Friday. So, after the 2 stealing incidents and the lying to adults, all this hiding stuff, oh no, she was grounded the whole weekend. Ari was grounded for most of the weekend because, again, she should have told me what was going on in Myers and she didn't. So she got grounded for, again, not speaking up. I don't care. This ain't no tattletale nonsense, nothing. This you should have told me about. So she got grounded for that as well. So they were grounded all weekend. Well, then Monday, okay, I said, well, you all proved that you, I think, learned your lesson. So I let them out of being grounded on Monday. And grounded is grounded. There's no phones. There's no tablets. There's no toys. You are just grounded. That is how I do things. You know, everyone has their own punishment, but that's what I do. There is nothing, none of this stuff where you're going to go play and having all that. No, grounded means you don't have nothing. You learn a lesson. So, Monday they're off. We're going to skip Monday because Monday was an alright day. Now, let's get down to this Tuesday business. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, well, they are coming home from school and I'm outside. Okay, no big deal. And they get home and talking and whatever. She comes in yesterday and her, Ari, Jaelyn, Ari, Taylor, and Chanel, which is another girl in the neighborhood, they were going to go for a walk. I said, okay, because they say that all the time. And when I say walk, there's certain parameters through the street in here that they can go, where they can ride their bike or they can walk. And when they say walk, it's usually just like 2 blocks down, 2 over, and back. You just make a big square. And you can see them the whole time. So, you know, it's no big deal. So they said they were going to go for a walk. Okay, I said, fine, whatever. I was outside anyway because I was out with Talon and Bree, and they were playing in the yard. Well, when I'm outside, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how much time goes by. 10 minutes maybe? It probably wasn't even that long. I'm in the yard. My grandma is, like, flagging me down or something, and I seen her walking up here. And then Chanel was walking, like, by herself. And I thought, you know, Chanel was just with the other 3. Why is she back by herself? So something just didn't seem right. Well, Chanel's running to me. Miss Emery, Miss Emery. Yes? I said, what's why are you by yourself? I said, what'd they do, run off and leave you around the block or something? And I was laughing about it because I thought that's what happened. She goes, I gotta tell you something. I said, okay, who fell? You know, because I thought that might have been what it was. Well, no, that wasn't it. That was by far it. So she said, Jaelyn, Ari, and Taylor went up to the corner and crossed over State Street. Okay, that's the name of a major like 40 mile an hour, two-way traffic. One going this way, one going this way. I think the speed limit is 40. So, I think it's 40. But, you know what? People go faster than that. So, there's no stop signs. There's no stoplights. This is just free-flowing traffic here. Okay? So, number one, they are not allowed to cross over. Talon, calm down. Number one, they're not allowed to even cross over that way. They're supposed to stay on this side of the subdivision area, whatever. They are not allowed to cross over there for any reason. I don't care if you were walking and your shoe flew out. Oh well, the shoe's gone, you can get another shoe. You know what I'm saying? So, they're not allowed. So, Chanel comes back to tell me that they crossed over State Street. And I said, why? What? You know, like, here we go again. Are you kidding me? They crossed over State Street. I said, well, where are they going? They're going across State Street to a house. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Here's some more weird behavior. Number two, Ari went with them, which is kind of odd because Ari is usually not up for adventures and this kind of thing. So, this is just weird as all get out. So I said, okay, hold on a minute. What is going on? Well, Chanel was actually leaving, and I asked my neighbor across the street, I said, I asked him, are you leaving? He goes, yeah, I got to pick up my other granddaughter. I said, okay, as you're leaving on State, because I know he goes out that way, I said, if you see them, I said, holler, tell them, I said, to get back here immediately. Like, right then. Well, he leaves, maybe 10 minutes go by. I don't see them walking past at all. So yeah, the 10 minutes go by, they aren't here. I'm like, okay, something's fishy here. You know, like you just have this gut feeling that something just ain't right. Something just not right. Well, my grandma was walking up here. I said, could you sit here, or not sit here, the kids were outside. So I said, could you like stand here a second? When I went 2 houses down and knocked on the door and talked to Taylor's mom, I said, does Taylor know anybody who lives across State Street? And she goes, what? And I said, well, the girls went walking and crossed over State Street. Well, she even knows Taylor's going to State Street, and we're looking at each other like, what the heck is happening here? So, again, another fishy situation. And I said, I don't know what's going on. And she goes, okay, I'm going to walk out this way. I'm going to see if I can find them. I said, okay. And I looked, I said, well, they're on foot. I said, they're not riding their bike. She goes, oh, they're on foot. She goes, okay, you sit here. So I stayed here with Talon and Bree. She took off in her truck to go find Taylor, Jaelyn, and Arianna, and her son took off on his bike. They went in opposite directions trying to find Taylor, Arianna, and Jaelyn. Oh my God, she was out for 15 minutes? At least 15 minutes. And I'm standing by the fence and I'm looking and I'm hollering, thinking maybe they can hear me. Maybe, if they, just by chance, hollering for their name and everything. Nothing. So it's been maybe 45 minutes since the time that they actually left out of the yard to, well, yeah, about 45 minutes later. Lisa came back. I thought she came back around the corner with them in the car, like she was going to say she found them. She pulls up, truck is empty. I'm like, she goes, oh, do you know which way they went? I said, well, I was telling her which way I was told and all this stuff. And she goes, I went up and down all the other streets and around the corners and back and forth through all the other streets on the other side. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God. So my first instinct is, did somebody get hurt? Did somebody get picked up? The fear just blew across me. I almost called the police. My grandma went back down to the house because her house is just at the end of the street. She's yelling, "Here they come! Here they come!" Oh my God, boy. Wait till you hear this. So, Jaelyn, Ari, and Taylor walk up here like nothing's going on. They're wondering why me and Lisa and Gary are all standing around. And we said, "Where the heck have you all been?" None of them said a word. I said, "You better answer that question or you are going to be up you know what creek." Okay. We got kids who watch this, but y'all know, adults know what I'm talking about. But I didn't say that word to them. Of course, I don't cuss at them, but you know what I'm talking about. I said, "You're going to be up the creek you don't want to be in if you don't answer the question." And she goes, "We went to look at a house," like under her teeth, like this. I'm like, "You what?" I said, "I asked you a question and I expect an answer where I can hear you." And Taylor's mother was getting on her about the situation too. So, that's another situation, and she's dealing with her own daughter. But my two, I said, "Where the heck do you think you're going?" And they're walking up into the yard, and I said, "I want an answer, and I want the truth. The truth." I said, "You all know you're not supposed to cross over State Street, number one. And number two, where are you going?" Okay. The answer was, "We went to a haunted house."
A haunted house?
They went to a haunted house to see a dead body. I said, "What the heck is wrong with you all?" Okay, number one, I don't know which house they're talking about. Well, I do now. My mom went to check it out, and I drove past it. And what's the funny thing is, this house is condemned. It's, oh my God, it is surrounded by trees. It looks like the scene of like a cabin in the woods. Well, worse than the cabin. Like, this is maybe a 3-story house. The windows are boarded up. Like, it's condemned. I guess that they're going to tear it down or something. I don't really know what's going on with it. But I wouldn't even go in this house. I wouldn't even be on the lawn, let alone go in, okay? They went in this house, went upstairs and everything. I said, "So you went in there to go see a dead body?" I said, "Who in the world is telling you this stuff?" Here's more strange behavior. This is what I'm talking about. I'm like, you all definitely lost your mind. I went off on them. I'm telling you, after this past weekend, and then this incident, I was at my breaking point. I said, "Y'all have really lost your mind. You are grounded for the rest of the week." I told him, I said, "Oh, so you go in the house and things gonna happen?" I said, "What happens if you would have seen the body, Ann? What's the point?" "Oh, I don't know. It's just supposed to be haunted." I'm like, something isn't adding up. I don't know what is going on. Somebody at school told her about that house, and this person went in there too and stayed in there for 2 hours. I'm like, what? Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on around this area, but somebody is pulling some strings here and getting kids to do some things that they shouldn't be doing. And let me find out who it is. I'm probably gonna beat them myself. I mean, I'm that mad. Literally, I wouldn't hurt anybody, but just saying, like, this is crazy. Like, what? So, I called their dad, and I said, "You know what? You need to know what's going on." Which he knew about the stealing incident, and he was already mad about that. And I told him about this, and he said, "Oh my God." He goes, "What is going on?" He goes, "You know what? I'm just going to be over there." So, I didn't tell them that he was coming. And he showed up, like, about 45 minutes after I called him. And he showed up, and he laid it on him. And I laid it on him. I'm like, "Y'all, if this don't get through your head now, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a rough summer." It will be a rough summer, because by the way it looks, if they're going to keep this attitude up and this lying and stealing and running off places that they have no business, they ain't going to have much of a good summer. And you know what, I guess I'm the bad mom, but this nonsense, you ain't getting away with it, and you're not going to be having much fun if you want to have people telling you what to do or whatever. And their dad even said, oh, so if you went in there and there was a homeless man in there living and he snatched y'all up and you went missing, oh, was it worth it to go see this house that's supposedly a dead body or something with somebody who's dead or died in there, or, oh my God, something. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I'm like to this point of no return. What the heck do you do with kids who are being disrespectful, who are having no care in the world, who are lying and stealing, that's never done this stuff before? Lord help this girl when she gets to middle school next year, and that's what she's about to be in. She'll be in 5th grade, and 5th grade here is middle school. So, I don't know. She better get her act together over the summer, or things aren't going to be looking too happy for her for middle school. And Ari going into 3rd grade this coming up here, she better straighten it up too. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to do with the situations like this. I mean, they will be grounded the rest of the week, and their dad has them this weekend. He's keeping them grounded. He knows, well, obviously he was over here, so he knows everything that's went on. They're in trouble. They are learning a lesson if it kills me. I mean, I'm so stressed out, I honestly don't know what to do. And I just don't know. I don't know if you guys have had kids who have been acting this way. What did you do? Or do you all have any kind of tips to give me? Anything for this type of behavior? I mean, they've never been this way. I've never raised them to, number 1, steal. Number 2, white lies. Okay, I get that kind of stuff, but just straight flat out lying to me or anybody that is an adult figure is absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely. And the stealing and this back talking and just the, I don't give a care in the world what happens to me. Like, no. No. I don't even know what to do. I just feel like breaking down and crying right now, but I'm a strong person and I know I can deal with this, but it's just, this is ridiculous. And I just wanted to share it so that you guys know this is why there hasn't been a video, is because I've been dealing with this and I've been so stressed out that I couldn't even film anything. Like, I couldn't. I couldn't. I didn't want the vlogs to be disappointing, so I'd rather not film. So I just wanted to come on here and just kind of vent a little bit. I even feel better now that I've said all this. I just needed to vent, get this off my chest, and just ask any advice. Like, what the heck do you do with unruly children who decide to just act a fool out of nowhere? Yeah, so I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. I've talked y'all's head off enough. I know it was a one-sided conversation, kinda. But I am like, I've had it up to here over this stupid thing and everything else. So, yeah. And again, anybody know what the purpose of these things is? Like, really? What is the purpose? Tell me. I'd be glad to know. Because I'm probably going to end up throwing this one away anyway. Stupid fidget spinners. Wow. The dumbest gadget for $5. Waste of money, in my opinion. Yeah. My opinion, again. I don't like them. I don't see the point in them. They won't be getting any from me after what's happened. Heck no. But, yeah. Thank you guys for listening to me vent for, I don't know, maybe 20 some odd minutes, I guess, roughly. I'm going to end it. So if you guys have comments to help me out, leave them. By all means. Any comment would be appreciated. Any helpful tips are definitely appreciated, because I am not handling it well at all. So, we're going to leave it at that. But I'm going to end it right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this crazy venting video of mine. This video up if you liked it. Leave any comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!